नाजरीन आदाब, मैं सैयद नूरुद्दीन और आप देख रहे हैं ESBN न्यूज़।
ये नालागंडला और ये जो नारसिंगी एरियाज़ में अपन ये 4 पेट्रोलिंग व्हीकल्स को डिप्लॉय किया गया। आपको मालूम यहाँ बहुत इमर्जिंग एरिया है, काफ़ी रेजिडेंशियल कॉलोनीज़ आ गया और अपने को काफ़ी हद तक यहाँ अर्बनाइजेशन हो रहा है। तो यहाँ क्राइम रेट कम करने के लिए ये 4 पेट्रोलिंग व्हीकल्स SCSC कंट्रीब्यूशन से यहाँ डिप्लॉय किया गया।
To ask for 2 pieces of help from you all. One is, I think this area definitely needs more lighting, right? The one risk of an area which has the most beautiful roads and wide roads is speeding cars, people, kind of not, almost missing the dividers, etc. I think it needs a lot of lighting around the area. And also as part of the community, me and many of the others here are also animal rescuers. It will really help if we have the speed breakers and the lighting in place. People will be safe, our community animals will be safe, and we'll all be better off for that. So I do want to place that before you. Thank you.
That as part of my responsibility, I am the center head for Virtusa. So as part of my responsibility, I have a span of control across 6 cities in India, and I interact with everybody in the local fraternity there also. The kind of access to the police officers that we have in Hyderabad and Cyberabad, you will not find anywhere else in the country. I mean, this is being told by the industry, the community is there. I mean, if you have to forget about meeting a commissioner of police or a joint commissioner or a DCP, even meeting an SHO is a great big task for some of the residents in other cities. We are so blessed to be part of here, all of us as citizens of Hyderabad. We are so blessed here. I am seeing this personally and experiencing it because I have been with SCSC for 16 years. From day one to now, I see the same thing, same proactiveness all across. I think kudos to Cyberabad Police, entire top brass, right from Commissioner of Police to every officer in the Telangana Police. Sir, thanks a lot on behalf of industry and the citizens here. I always say this. Today I forgot to mention that, but I think Charu, thanks for touching upon that point.
So I didn't tell you, whom to reach if you want to become a traffic volunteer or want to participate in any of SCSC activities. Our email is very simple, info@scSC.in. Very simple, info@scSC.in. Just send an email and you'll be added to any of the groups you would like to get added.
35,000 population around Varun Motors, Gar building complexes, Akshay Patra, Kokapet, then the Seven Hills, Kokapet Rotary, NCL, and the Narsingi Rotary. Several studies, the crime patterns have shown that generally here the road accidents and the property offences are reported. But with this increase in patrol, increase in the visibility of the police presence through these patrol mobiles, as the residents of Tellapur and this area have already mentioned, that would be a deterrence to the crime. And thanks to SCSC for helping in the pushing of the idea of CP sir to increase the visibility of police here. Definitely it's a proactive measure. Whatever offences have been occurring, as the residents also know, they were only sporadic and they were also detected at the earliest. So I wish all the aspirations of the locals will be fulfilled as we go ahead as well, because Ramana Garu was speaking and he wanted an outpost here. Sir, he would be explaining it to sir also. And then whatever other requirements are there, we would be happy to learn about those and provide whatever are there with the support of, with the guidance of CP sir and support of SCSC. Thank you all.
ఇప్పుడు తెల్లాపూర్ మున్సిపల్ చైర్మన్ లలిత సోమిరెడ్డి గారిని అటెండ్ చేయమని.
అందరికీ నా ఒక ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేస్తున్నాను. సీనియర్ ఆఫీసర్లకి అందరికీ. ఇప్పుడు ఏవైతే లైట్లు, మరి డివైడరు, మరి స్పీడ్ బ్రేకర్లు, ఇవన్నీ మేము తెల్లాపూర్ మున్సిపల్ నుంచి మేము చేయిస్తామని తెలియజేస్తున్నాను. ఈ సందర్భంగా లైట్లు అడిగారు, స్పీడ్ బ్రేకర్ ఒకటి అడిగారు, సీసీ కెమెరా, ఇవన్నీ మేము చేయిస్తామని నేను ఈ సందర్భంగా తెలియజేస్తున్నాను.
Thank you, ma'am, for your immediate response. May I request our beloved proactive Commissioner of Police, Mr. Stephen Raveendra, to address the gathering.
Respected and distinguished guests on the dais, my joint CPs, DCPs, Municipal Chairperson, then Mr. Krishna Yedula of SCSC, and all the members of the Resident Welfare Association. We're very glad that we are flagging off today 4 patrol vehicles exclusively for this area. First, to start off on a happy note, I would like to share something very nice to you. Mr. Vijay had requested for an outpost here. I'll be very glad to share that, not just an outpost, this Kollur and Tellapur, you are getting a new police station. So, as with regards to the sanction of the posts and the ranks, already government has agreed to that. Only the notification needs to come. So hopefully in less than a month, you might have a new police station coming up exclusively for this area. Okay. Now, the government of Telangana has given top priority and prime importance to maintenance of law and order. You must have seen in the newspapers of late that as many as 750 ranks of new manpower was sanctioned just to Cyberabad Commissionerate. In addition to that, new police stations have come. One of them happens to be the Tellapur police station. In addition to that, we will also have some new police stations even at this emerging area called Mopila also. Then we might have another police station in the pharma sector that is called the Genome Valley police station. So we are very happy to share this with you. So government with all its benevolence has given us so many resources, not just in terms of manpower but also in terms of the vehicles and other equipment. As far as the IT sector is concerned, definitely there is a lot of good policing that is happening. But these areas we thought require better attention and focus from our side. So we have taken notice of that, and here they are in front of you, these nice patrol vehicles. Now our intention is to ensure that the response time of your call is less than 5 minutes. Earlier probably it would have been some 8 or 9 minutes. Now we would like to half it and make sure that all your calls are attended to and are in less than 5 minutes. 4 to 4.5 minutes would be ideal. So that's what we are trying to do this. Now we are extremely thankful to SCSC for their wonderful effort. Some of the SCSC members are in this area, like Pratyusha and all this. She told me about the kind of lack of policing in this area. So since then we thought we'll do some analysis and try to beef up the security in this part. So definitely I am hopeful that with the presence of police here, there would be some sense of security to all of you, because this area, as you know, the inhabitants or the residents are all aspirational. Okay, they are all working in some very good companies, and most of them have a different kind of subculture here. They would like to hang out in the night, and when there's no police around and there's no sense of safety, I'm sure that it becomes very difficult for all of you to survive in these areas. So that is the reason why we have deployed these 4 vehicles. So I request even the chairperson also and the municipal commissioner, because చూడండి కొంచెం lighting is concern here.
Sure, sir.
ఎందుకంటే these lighting and darkness breeds crime. The criminals lurk around in those areas. So if we can improve that lighting also, I'm sure the sense of security of the residents here would definitely improve. Let's all work towards that. I'm very happy also that the DCP and the inspectors, they have chalked out a new patrolling plan. Okay, నాకు చూసుంటే ఇదేదో ర్యాండమ్గా అట్లా డిప్లాయ్ చేసినవి కాదు. సో ఈ పెట్రోల్ కార్స్ కూడా మీకు ఎక్కడ డిప్లాయ్ చేసినామంటే వీ హ్యావ్ డన్ ఎ అనాలిసిస్, ఇట్స్ కాల్డ్ హాట్స్పాట్ అనాలిసిస్. అంటే వేరెవర్ మనకి క్రైమ్స్ జరిగినాయో, సో ఆ క్రైమ్స్ అన్నీ మనము మ్యాప్ అవుట్ చేసి బేస్డ్ ఆన్ పర్టికులర్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ క్రైమ్ ఆ టైంలోని మనకి ఆ పర్టికులర్ ప్లేస్లోని ఈ petrol mobiles would be moving. So this kind of a patrolling is what you call as data driven. It is evidence based. Okay, it is evidence based. It is just not a random kind of a patrolling. And here the movement of all these patrol vehicles will be monitored by our command and control in Cyberabad. We'll know exactly the location of the vehicles. You will know whether the vehicle is running, whether it is idle, and all that parameters are on a daily basis. We keep monitoring. Even if there is a dial 100 call from any one of you, the call lands up at our control room, and that control room officer directly talks to the patrol officer here, and he directs them to wherever the grievance needs to be redressed. Okay. So in addition to this, there are some specific crimes definitely that are happening in these areas. We'll work towards it. We assure you that we'll bring down the crime rate. So last year మనం చూస్తే Cyberabad commissionerate లో మనము we have been able to bring down the crime rate by 12%. That is something which is phenomenal. As far as women crime is concerned, we have been able to bring the women and children crime rate by almost 28%, I should say. Then with regard to property offences also, our detection rate is now close to 60%. So let's hope that the offences will not happen here with these patrol vehicles. So I heartily congratulate all the resident welfare associations. I request all of you to kind of make use of this service. That's very important. And with this new police station which is likely to come up shortly, I'm sure that our policing will be much higher than what it is. So all the best to you. Thanks for inviting me.